Right, back for the Sunday at Blyton on the outer circuit. Timed run 1. Target for today is a 72.4. That's my PB, that's the target time for the championship. Anything more than that and I'll get extra points. Just done a 74 in practice, but it was pretty full on, so it's going to be close. The 72s I've done twice have been in glorious conditions, so we're going to have to be fully at it. We've got a Porsche Boxster with us today that's just gone a few tenths quicker, so it's going to be neck and neck between me and Sam. So yeah, let's see where we get with this one. We could do with a low 73 or a high 72 to get one on the board and then really push on and see if we can get a new PB. Conditions wise, it's going to be cloudy and overcast all day, but temperature wise about 16, 17, so very good conditions. Won't be absolutely optimal, but I don't mind it when it's not red hot and scorching sun. I don't mind it when it's like this. So yeah, let's give it a go and see where we get. I did have in practice, I had some clanging in the boot area. Sounded like I had a spanner or something loose in the boot, but I haven't. There's nothing there, so I just hope that's nothing more sinister and something's come loose. We'll see how it goes on this one, see if it replicates. Yeah, I'm hoping that something has not come loose or broken. Because I did clatter one of the curbs really hard. I tried on the after this first bend, there's a big hump, and I tried straddling it, if you like, rather than taking a wider line, and yeah, it made a right foot. So I'm hoping I've not damaged anything, but we'll see. We'll see how this one goes, see what time we get. Time left out there. Jeez, man. God, completely missed the apex on that last corner. Broke well early for the wiggler, so there's still, I reckon, at least half a second. So yeah, good banker run in. Try and neaten it up for the next one. Right, timed run 2. Let's see if we can get any more off. So 71.5, new PB straight away out of the box. Dare we think we can get into a 70? It'd be nice. There's definitely a couple of areas I can improve on. So let's see if we can put a more perfect run in and see where it takes us. Try and not go overboard and do too much and screw it up, but famous last words as always. maximum attack on that one, another second off. Yeah, that felt good, that. Yeah, pretty much nailed everything, apart from the wiggler, a bit hesitant, but everything else pretty much nailed. Second run does it again like yesterday. We'll struggle to beat that, but we'll have lunch and then see if we can attack it again. Back after lunch, timed run 3. So we equalled the Longton record on that last one. So can we do any better than a 70.5? Who knows? It is a bit cooler now, but still good conditions. About 0.7 off the overall record, so I don't think that's there, but there's always a bit more time, as we say. Maybe took that last corner a bit quicker, but bloody hell, the rest of it, there's not much more there. give it one more go, I think, and see if we can shave any off. Messed up a couple of bits in that, trying to give it everything, but I think it's cooled down a bit as well. The track temperature's not there, but we give it everything. Happy with the times we've got. So the Sunday at Blyton, which is the outer circuit. So the Saturday was the eastern circuit, the inner infield circuit, if you like, a bit more technical. The outer one is a bit more of a power track. So I had the feeling I wouldn't be as competitive, if you like, time-wise, retrospectively speaking, but still conditions were good. Not quite as good as the Saturday, but 8 out of 10, good enough to do good times. The car felt superb. We'd all been warmed up that was there because we'd done the previous day, and part of the layout is the same course, so yeah, straight into it from the start. Managed on the day 271s and 270s, the quickest being a 70.5, which equalled the Longton record. It was a Longton event, this one, and almost maximum points for all the championships. So it didn't beat the record, but very close. Very good times on the day. It just tailed off in the afternoon, so there was 2 more runs after I finished, but not many people took them. The ones that did were a second or so off the pace. The wind picked up, it was overcast, and the temperature dropped, so not ideal conditions. So it probably dropped to say like a 5 or 6 out of 10. And I just thought it was pointless trying to push. I was pushing on some of those runs on the Sunday, and the car starts sliding, and as soon as it starts sliding, I know it's losing time. My car isn't one that you can kind of drift or power slide round corners and push past the limit and keep the time down. It's as soon as it starts moving about and sliding, I'm losing time. So it's finding the limits, going right up to the edge of grip, and then like kind of staying there as much as possible. But yeah, still really good time, really pleased. And then the next one we're at is Epint in a few weeks, which really looking forward to. We have had 6 weeks, 7 weeks now in the UK of mainly sunshine. So we're all just waiting for the monsoon downpour, which is going to happen at some point. So I'll just wait with bated breath to see what the weather is like at Epint in a few weeks, but can't wait. Thank you very much.